We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, man.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yep,
Had a week off, man.
yep,
Felt good.
yep. A lot of
Felt
rain
really
today. We
good.
got a lot of rain today.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it
But
rained
we could
all day
use it.
here.
We could use it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah, I'll give up a day of fishing because we need it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Tomorrow I'm gonna try to go. It's gonna be windy, but I'm gonna try to go somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. I canceled my trip for today and tomorrow, and I probably shouldn't have. I had to cancel the one for today because it drilled. I mean, the wind would blow and then it would stop and then it blow and all of that. And but it pretty much rained all day. And then I had to put some new shoes on the old truck too. So
Oh, cool.
yeah. Super Dave, what's happening, my man?
Super
Good to
Dave, what's
see
happening?
everybody coming back.
Yep.
Thank you again, Super Dave. You're always there for us, brother.
Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving,
Without a doubt. Without
family
a doubt.
time.
Yep. There's Craig. What's going on, my man? There's Slick.
Craig, Slick, what's happening?
Now I know somebody's been fishing. There's
Yeah,
got to
they
be
was
some
talking about
people.
some people fishing earlier.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll get to it here in a little bit. There's Ford, Slick, Murdoch back with us.
Ford
Thank you,
Murdoch.
Murdoch. Super Dave shouting out everybody. There's JR. He's been posting on the page over there pretty regular, so
Yep,
I know he's been out there. Always good to see him constantly getting out there and
yep.
getting that practice in. That's what it's all
Oh
about.
yeah, yep. That's
That's
how
what
you
it's all
get
about.
better.
Yeah, yeah. I've been doing just about all of my trips on Lake Conroe. And that last cold front that we had come through, uh, I think it was came through Saturday. I think it was
Mhm,
Saturday that came, but it dropped the temps down by a lot.
mhm.
So I get out there Monday, and first thing I do is look at the water temp down to 60 degrees. And I was like, well, I already knew that they probably would have moved, and uh, they did. They were not as stacked up as they were, but I got to go and do some more research. They were over deeper water, a lot deeper than I've really ever fished on that lake.
Mhm.
Usually 20 is about as deep as I go, but that's where I was starting to see the fish. And
Right.
20 to 25 foot of waters. But at the same time, they were on structure, and I just don't have structure in either of those lakes. I mean, Lake Houston got structure in all depths,
Right.
but uh, Lake Conroe, I just don't have any structure uh, in that deep of water. But we worked, and we could have been limited out a lot sooner. But I was throwing a lot of those 11 and a half inch fish back that we were catching because I had been on some really good fish. So, 12 and a half, 13, 14 inch fish, and I had my longtime client. Uh, I think he's been out with me the absolute most out of everybody, and he's doing 1 or 2 trips a month. I really wanted him to get on a good sack. When we got towards the end, man, I was like, "Hey, we gonna have to bag some of these 11-inch fish," and still got his limit, but we had to work all tail off to do it.
Cool.
Yeah, Murdoch say I'm cutting up deer meat to make hamburger tomorrow night, so I'll
Sweet.
probably be listening. But we appreciate it, Mr. Murdoch. Is that a fresh kill? Or is that something you pull out of the freezer? If you can reply to that. There's Squiddo. Black Smoke. What's happening, my man?
Black smoke. What's happening? Hey, Jr.
When was your last time getting out?
Um, what's today? Wednesday, Sunday, I believe.
Oh,
I'm trying
okay.
to remember. Yeah,
Okay.
Sunday.
Yeah. Well, if we live, it's I mean Wednesday. So I'll tell you what. I get my days
I don't
mixed
even
up
know
some
what
too.
day is what no more.
Yeah. 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 Jr. Uh well, I forget who started calling me that crappie whisperer stuff, but
Oh,
long ways from it. I tell you what, long ways from it.
yeah, I went
There's
Sunday. Bite was pretty good. I was trying to see what the water temperature was. I usually take a picture every trip just to have
Yeah.
a log of it.
Yeah. I seen that Lake Fork was 59. I read I think it was Jerry Hancock's report.
Sunday, yep. I got to the lake late that day. 58.9. This was at
Oh wow.
4:08 p.m. I think I got to the
Wow.
lake at 2 o'clock.
I mean it probably started off at 57 or so.
Yep.
Was it an overcast day or was it a
I
sunny day?
can't remember. No, I think it was sunny.
Okay.
Yep. This was later in the day, so but the high was in the 50s, so and that was 11 and a half foot of water.
Yeah. They were that shallow?
That's where I took the picture of my
Oh,
graph.
that's what you took.
I
Okay,
can't.
okay.
I'm pretty
What
sure.
what
Oh
depth?
yeah, I caught him from 11 and a half. I think, and the deepest I went was 17.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, man. Lake Houston has made some. I hadn't been having to fish that lake as deep as I am, especially when it gets cold. Uh, Usually when that water temp gets as low as the high 40s, man, I've been able
Mhm.
to get on those fish in 8 to 10 foot of water.
Right.
But man, now uh, 12 is about as shallow as I'll see fish.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, this is Lake Houston, and the water's just several times clearer than what it's ever been. And clarity mean a lot, uh, you know. And I think these fish, they've been dealing with muddy water so long that
Right.
they run from that the sunlight.
Mm.
And you know light penetration, it changes it's changed these fish. Um, what's the clarity of the water in the lake you was fishing where you was in?
Um, it's just slightly stained.
Slightly
Yeah.
stained?
Yeah.
How,
Not
wh-
that.
how far down do you think you can
I
see your
don't know.
jig?
I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because on
I would probably
Houston,
say 6 inches maybe.
yeah, I could see that nuclear short about a foot.
Yeah.
And if I look really hard, I could see it farther than that. And this is
Right.
with it stained.
Right. Because them fish weren't really getting it from a distance away, so I know it wasn't that much. Because usually I
Yeah,
can keep it away more, but I
yeah,
had to get it within probably 6 inches
yeah. I'm
before
I'm
it
working on
reacted.
a little video that I took some helm recording just to show how these. I mean, every fish, dude, is up under something. And it's just absolutely. I've always had to go in and under the structure on Lake Houston, even when it was muddy,
Hmm.
but not like it is now. I mean, you would see some fish around the structure, above the structure, but now it's like every single
Yeah.
fish is in it or up under it.
Yeah, I haven't seen none on top of it like usual. They're usually in it, just in the middle, but
Yeah.
the structure is pretty big, so
Oh, okay.
they're just in the middle. You can see them in the middle stacked.
Yeah.
It's like they're touching each other,
Yeah.
and they probably do pretty close together. It's like they're keeping
Yeah.
each other warm.
I'll tell you this: if I see a 5 or 6 fish together, they all small down here.
Oh no, these were
The
nice.
the the bigger fish that I get on down here, they solitary. They may
Single.
be on the same, yeah, they may be on the same piece of structure, but you're gonna see that one fish sitting there. There ain't gonna be no other fish around him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Squiddo say he went out Sunday for about an hour and a half. Say he only caught catfish and one small crappie.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Wayne, what's happening, my man?
Hey,
JR
Wayne.
say I plan on going tomorrow to old Lake Houston. Hope this little bit of rain doesn't muddy it up or cause a lot of current. I don't think so. Mr. PK, how you doing? Is SK ever going to take me to Conroe or not? It's gonna happen.
I
It's gonna happen. I promise you. Hey, we need to talk.
thought you took him to Conroe before. No.
Yeah, for bluegill though.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanted to
Okay.
go get him some
Crappie.
crappie.
Yeah.
PK, we need to talk. We'll talk if you're available. Let's talk for Thursday or Friday. Thursday or Friday this week. I canceled my trip for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Listening to the
Tomorrow's
weather,
Thursday.
folks. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. I canceled my trip, but I didn't have a trip for Friday. I was planning on going to the woods Friday, but I'm not
Oh,
even sure
okay.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
How's the
JR
weather
say
Friday?
yes.
Oh, Friday looked better than tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Low winds and everything. Yep. JR says SK, I'm just going to use jigs tomorrow. All right. Nova said no middles. Well, you know what? We ain't gonna talk about that, but I will tell you this. Definitely have that on a rod. I would highly advise a nuclear shark and that jig man you talked about. Oh, Slick, what's happening, my
Hey,
man?
Slick, what's happening?
Crappie Day Darren.
Crappie Day, what's happening?
There's Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. JR.
Mr. Johnny James.
Johnny, James, what's happening?
Says SK, my mom and aunt is here. They say hello. Hey, tell
Oh,
them I said
cool.
hey. Hey, did y'all go fishing when you say y'all was gonna go? Did y'all make it out? I know I didn't see you out there, but I didn't know if you had went or not. Slab B. What's happening, my man?
Hey, Slab B.
That's what's up, Mr. Johnny. Charles Black. I crappie fish in Alabama year round when I ain't deer hunting.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
deer
what's
hunting
up.
sort of get in my way sometimes too.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Deer meat burgers. Oh, yeah. That's
There you
what's up.
go. Slab say he been catching some nice fish on Neely Henry water temp 52 to 54.
Hmm.
15
15
to
to
25
25.
foot.
Okay.
Hey, Slab, let me ask you something. How how deep down are those fish? Are they excuse me. I didn't give me a drink of water. Are they on the trunk of the tree or are they up on top of it? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got you. Joseph Wright. SK Lynn Wright just says, uh well, I need to give me a drink. Hello. I'm hanging around with JR. Don't hold it against me. Hey, give me a minute. I gotta get me a drink. You got the
Okay.
control, Steve?
Yep, yep,
All right.
yep. Cool. Thanks, Charles. Good stuff right there. Alfred, what's happening, man? Update on tournaments. Yeah, wait till SK gets back. We'll ask him. I know he said a bunch of people were hunting, so he put it off a little bit. Crappie sitting. What's happening? Black smoke. 57 today. Tomorrow morning 16. Oh man. Yeah, I think the high in DFW where I am was 50, 52, I think. Yeah, high temperature. SK said it was 70 over there. A little warmer.
Woo, man,
Yeah,
I ate
one
some.
guy was asking about the tournaments.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah.
get those started. Coming soon. I still hadn't dropped no meat on the ground. I got to get back in the woods and get me a deer on the ground. But we've made a lot of progress. I got uh Jeff. Jeff has been helping me a lot. Uh, he's going to be a big part. Big Les and Slick, all those guys want to help out, and we just got to get a schedule together, and something that's going to work for everybody. We still want to do 2 tournaments a month. One is going to be the uh, the bragging rights tournament, so that we can get some people out there that'll may not have the money, but got some time, got a boat, and can get out on the lake. And it worked well when we had those tournaments going before. Uh, and I sort of want to keep that same motto. But I know we'll have a lot better participation because just about everybody now has live scope, and it's built their confidence up. They can know when they're on fish, and can move around when they're not. So coming soon, coming very soon. We're gonna have to get Steve down here too, y'all.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to get you down here.
Yeah.
Even if you just come get on the boat with me.
Yeah.
I know, my little old bitty boat.
No, no. Yeah. I'm gonna make it down there one day.
Yeah. Just come get on the boat with me, man. You ain't gotta bring your boat. Miss Bertha's in the house.
Miss Bertha, how's it going?
Yeah, I ate a bowl of great northern beans a while ago, and
Okay.
I always like adding that cracked pepper. I think I had some pepper stuck in my
Oh
throat.
yeah. Yeah.
I had to wash it down. Tim said, so I invited two of my friends, Ricky and Larry. Y'all give them a warm welcome if they show up. SK, you know what I did Sunday, and they did well on the same lake.
Cool.
Without a doubt, Tim, awesome
Good
job, man.
stuff, man.
Tim wanted to. He's Austin or San Antonio, one of them.
Okay.
And he came. He wanted that trip with me, man. We had a blast out there.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir. Old Lake Houston showed out that day because he got on some really good fish.
Cool.
Yes, sir. But man, I tell you what though, both lakes, Lake Houston and Lake Conroe, uh, it's best to have a couple rods because I'm gonna tell you those fish have been shutting off at certain times, and uh, you'll be on a hot bite, and you, some will change, and you drop down there, and it's like they don't even see the jig that they were just nailing.
Right.
And I've been having to change jigs, and it can be like I say, it can be right in the middle of a hot bite. But been getting some man. The fish are really healthy.
Right.
Both lakes, Lake Houston and Conroe. So it is what it is, though. What's your plans for tomorrow?
I don't know where I'm gonna hit. Last lake I went to, the water was kind of low. I had to back my truck way it down. There's a couple other lakes I got to check the water levels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to my nephew. He's in Austin, and I think he fishes. I think it's Lake Austin. I think he was telling me it was.
Okay.
Nah, it was the other one. What's the one that?
That 16-foot low or whatever.
Yeah, that super clear lake. And he
Yeah.
said that he's scared to put his boat in over there because it's full of timber, but they never really had to worry about it when the water level was up.
Right.
But they said now, man, it's just too dangerous.
Yeah. Hey, Craig.
Yeah, if Lake Houston went down 16 feet, man, we I wouldn't be able to fish.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be a puddle. It would be a puddle. There's Joey.
Hey, Joey.
No, they said it was too cold. Yeah. That's what's up. Wayne said in muddy water, fish primarily rely on their sense of smell and their lateral line system to locate food. I Googled this. You're totally correct.
Yep.
They rely on smell a lot more than people think, but more so when they're having to use that lateral line.
Yep.
And one thing that I've seen is, especially like on Lake Houston, is the water was super clear. Then it got that chocolate water back in there. Those fish were super spooky, and they hit really bad because
Man.
it's that transition.
Right.
As long as that water clarity is basically the same, or they've gotten used to it, 3 or 4 days is what it takes before they settle back down and switch from visual to lateral line, or going from lateral line to visual. And I've just seen this over the years, and I don't know about other lakes because I don't know no other lake that changes the water clarity as much as Lake Houston. We got a sand pit upstream of Lake Houston, and man, when it rains, it washes a lot of that sediment down into the lake. And right now they got two dredge pumps going out there trying to get rid of some of those hills that sediment has caused.
Mm,
Joey says, question: if you had to pick Thursday or Friday to fish this week, which would you choose? Just curious with this
Friday.
weather.
Yeah,
Definitely Friday.
it looked better up here.
Yeah. There's only a slight they had it at like 40% chance of rain tomorrow, and then they had the wind uh up to 20 mile an hour, northeast.
Yeah,
And that
same
was
thing
but
here.
now they got it like 10 to 15, but still northeast.
Let me see the
But
direction.
Friday is definitely a better day.
Yeah, I don't like a northeast, but
Yeah.
gotta take
S to the
get.
K and Big Steve.
What up, Broderick? Yep, straight north, then a north. Oh, northeast. Yep, at 5 a.m.
What are y'all
10 to
getting up to?
20. 10 to
Oh
20.
wow.
It says, yeah, and it'll probably be more to 20.
Exactly. 20 to
Yeah,
30 probably.
yeah, northeast. I might
Yes,
go to
sir.
Course to Canada tomorrow. There's a
Oh.
lake with a dam on the north end. That's where I
Oh,
used to
okay.
go in the north.
Oh,
It's
that's
just
sort of
easier.
like Benbrook then.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Ricky Smith says trying to learn these crappie around Waco.
Cool.
That's what's up. Lake Waco, man. I'm gonna tell you, I've
I
seen
ain't
some
never been
slabs
there,
come
but
out of that
that's
lake.
one of the lakes I want to go to.
Yeah. I forget that. What was that guy's name that was on YouTube? But him and his wife used to fish
Jesse.
it all the time. Yeah, Jesse.
Yeah.
Man, they used to catch some really good
Yep.
fish out of Lake Waco.
Yep.
And he always bragged about how many brush piles was out there. So
Yeah.
I'm quite sure it's a brush pile lake.
Yeah.
Chuck, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Chuck.
Says smoking them here in Indiana for about a week and a half. Tough today with 25 plus mile per hour. Fish are on the move and you have to chase them.
Yeah.
Open water.
I ain't really caught a lot of open water fish lately. I haven't
Yeah.
really searched. I caught one last trip, and that's just because it was right there. It was like
Yeah.
10 foot away from me. It was like perfect. Dropped it
Yeah.
down there, bam.
I followed a school of probably 150 fish on Conroe the other day. And when I tell you they wouldn't let me get no closer than 30 foot to them, and I only had my 12 footer out. I didn't want to dig those casting rods out, but at the same time, I had to have some weight because they were running down there over 25 to 30 foot of water,
Mhm.
and they were down 15 foot. And every time I'd cast that jig out there, do not let the jig hit on top of them because they would just
Right.
scatter. And I tried lining up with them, casting in front of them, and they would do the same thing. They
Right.
didn't want no splash, and they could feel it, and they did not like it. They were, I mean, all we could do is sit there and look at them.
Right.
Uh, but that's the only Lake Houston I hadn't seen anything as far as saying you can go and do good
Right.
on open water. BRTP says, have they started dredging on Lake Houston, and how will it affect the fishing and navigation around there? It seems like you'll still be able to get into the east and west forks. I think they're going to take out that big old shallow flat that's right there between the two. But they are storing those big old pipe inside of Lucy Bayou, from what I could see. The I fished in the bayou some. Uh, what was that yesterday? I went out there. Well, it wasn't yesterday, was it? Yeah, it
Mm,
was
yeah.
yesterday evening. The barge traffic. You got to they. It's not like they throw big wakes, but they in and out of there. And I don't see that they'll affect your travel. You just have to be cautious because they're dragging some of those pipe they got put together, man, 100 yards long, 150 yards long. So, and it's two barges. There'll be a barge at the beginning of it and a barge at the end of it. And when they're coming, you might as well just wrap things up because you'll have to move.
Right.
Craig says, I haven't fished in 2.5 weeks. Man, what's going on with you? Oh, due to your wife in hospital. Okay, now
Yeah.
there's ice on the water.
Man,
Wow.
frozen. Yeah, he said it was pretty cold up there.
Yeah, I think you're saying 16. I think you
Yeah,
said.
yeah. The ice, yeah. Got to break a little
Yeah.
hole in there or go ice fishing.
Yep.
It's probably not thick enough for that.
Yeah. There's hook 76.
Hey, hook.
Woo! Chuck says it's gonna be 22 there in the morning.
Oh man, I think it's gonna be 30. Let me see.
I didn't even look at the temperature. I'll tell you what, it got hot here today. It was in the 70s.
31 in the morning. Whoa, below freezing.
Wow. Let me see what the temp's gonna be from
Yeah,
here
if anyone
tomorrow.
has their boat outside, make sure you drop that lower end.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah, we don't
freeze.
have anything below freezing though.
Yep, 31 in the
Uh
morning. I guess I'll go fishing later tomorrow.
yeah. It's showing 44 here
I'm a
for in the
fair
morning.
weather fisherman now.
Then get up to 63. That's a perfect day. And then
$57 tomorrow.
Friday starts off at 47 and gets up to mid 50s.
Yep, 53 Friday, 49 Saturday, 62 Sunday. Whoa, that's a good one.
Huh. Man, I tell you what, this the weather channel, man, it is hard
Hey, Torque.
to deal with that. Now they got the wind for Saturday, for Friday 10 to 20. So they got the wind for Friday 10 to 20. So Thursday, let me look at Thursday. They got it 10 to 20 for Thursday too now.
Man, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It'd be a good day for boat control practice. So the wind is basically going the wind is going to basically be the same for tomorrow. Well, they say it's going to be the same between tomorrow and Friday. So if you can get out tomorrow, uh, it's a toss up. There's Mr. Conroe.
Hey, Torque.
But what I was talking about a while ago is with that last cold front that got these temps down. They dropped it down a good 10 degrees, and Houston and Conroe, I'm having to fish a lot deeper on both lakes. Uh, I seen some fish in 16 foot of water on Houston, but there was a better concentration in that 12 to 14. But I've heard reports of people even getting on fish in 25 foot. I hadn't. Yeah, I try not to fish that deep because it is a bigger challenge to fish deep, uh, especially if the wind is swirling. Getting that jig down there to the fish can be a challenge. So I try to fish the shallowest that I can. Slap B says some are on the very bottom of the timber. Some are suspended up toward the middle of the timber. They're all through the water column.
Oh, okay.
There's no specific depth. A lot of what I'm seeing down here is that stuff that's midways or above is either white bass or catfish. Crappie has been hanging deeper. That's down here though.
Steve ain't coming to Houston. That's funny.
JR says, Miss Bertha, I'm fishing every chance I get, so I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
He said doing great. Charles Black says, I've been catching slabs on Wheeler Lake, some over 2 pounds, jigs in 20 plus feet down in the tops, none on top. Okay.
Okay.
So he's getting fish out of the structure
Yeah.
too.
I usually catch them on any branches or V's.
Yeah. On top of it or under it?
Right on. Sometimes they'll be right in the middle. Like there'll be a V or a
Uh
branch
huh.
off, and they'll be in that V part
Okay.
on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes they'll be under a branch. You
Uh
know what I
huh.
mean? It's just weird.
Yeah.
They usually try to stick to the same depth throughout an area.
Yeah. Murdoch say he killed a big 8 point Saturday. Horns weren't nothing to write home about, but probably oldest one I've ever killed. There you go.
Oh, cool.
He'll eat just fine.
Yep.
Craig says, "Don't let one rip out loud after eating all them beans."
Yeah, Great Northern. That's what I like, and the wife likes Great Northern.
Yeah, yeah.
I had some
Al
pintos
Booster.
yesterday. Pintos are
Yeah, they.
pretty good, but I like them Great Northern with
Yeah,
like
I
a
love
ham
all
hock
of
in
them.
there. Oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
what
I
kind
don't
of meat
ever
do you
cook
put in it?
beans.
Just
I know
beans.
it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
beans. Yep, yep, yep. Mr. Johnny says they say they will be back for the brim bite. That's what's up.
Hmm.
Miss Bertha, that's great. It's too cold for her. I gotta wait for some warmer days. You gotta suit up. You gotta suit up. Don't wait till it get hot. Slab say he caught several 170s, 180s, few twos. You gotta put it on the nose on their nose. When you do, they hammer it.
Yeah, yeah. I had to put it closer to them last trip. I
Yeah,
had to sit it there a little while,
yeah.
but they were
Miss No.
healthy, real healthy.
Yeah, they eating well.
They're putting that weight
Uh
on.
huh. Especially on cut, man. Those black crappie, and I will say I cut a couple of those those black crappie open, and the males, their sperm sacs were developing, and a couple of the females that you can see those eggs. They, yeah, well, you
Mhm.
can't see a bunch of them, but you can see the sac,
Yeah,
and they're starting to form, but they were swole up due to eating. Yeah, it was just plumb stacked with shad.
yeah.
Miss No Salt BP, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Miss No Salt.
Slab says it's all about presentation right now on the ones I've been catching.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've just been dead sticking lately. Sometimes I'll give it some movement just to get
Yeah.
their attention.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
that a couple trips ago, and that fish like took off, but then it came
Yeah.
right back and then hit the jig.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll spook a little bit sometimes.
Right. Right. Yep. Yep. Hook 76 kind of like me. I smell food cooking. I'm eating. There you go.
Yeah.
There's Mark. What's going on, my man?
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir. Chris says hello to my
Hey,
crappie
Chris.
family. Slick.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. I got one of the Millennium horse seats I've been using in the front, and
Uh-huh.
couple days, about 2, 3 trips, little Allen screw was on the deck, and I'm like, "Where's that go?" And I'll just put it in my pocket. It was basically from that seat. And then
Ooh.
my last trip, I tightened it up. Another one. I'm like, I'm gonna have to Loctite them. Yeah,
Ooh.
I think it's the vibration.
Yeah. 70 mile an hour.
Yeah, yeah. I'm testing out different seats to see what I like.
Yeah. Wayne says
That's a
chat
big. That
just
horse seat's real big. It's wide. So if you're the only one in there, ain't bad. But when you get other people, it's pretty
right,
bad.
right. Have you used your double seat yet?
No, I haven't used it yet. I used half of it one time.
Uh-huh.
I used the center pole, and then I just used one branch out. And
Okay,
my buddy
okay.
was there. Yeah, I used half
Yeah,
of it, but I want to use both one day just to try it.
yeah. Craig said the wind blew hard there today. Blew all the leaves out of my gutters. I'm not
Oh
complaining.
wow!
That's funny. Tim said, "Hey, y'all talk about settings and techniques on getting them out of the mud."
Yeah, I just let that jig lay on the bottom as long as you can see a little gap, and they'll come out of there.
Yeah, it can be tough, but yeah, I don't just drop to if they're on the bottom, I can see them. I'll drop on them, but if they will disappear in that bottom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But sometimes you can see that little hump just
yep,
right there at the
yep.
bottom of
And then it'll
your screen,
disappear,
and
come up,
yep,
disappear.
yep,
Sometimes I'll see a group of them just on the bottom, just sitting there, no
yeah,
structure, no nothing.
yep,
And I'll drop it down there, and I'll catch. Oh, crappie. Okay, let's get it
yeah,
on now.
right. Yep. Yeah, I hate it when they're on the bottom. Joey said, going to try to get a couple of trips in over the next few days. I'm headed to South Texas next Friday to fold up some dove.
Oh, cool.
That's what's up, man.
Yep.
That dove shooting can, especially in South Texas, that's going to be
Right.
some hot, fast action.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Ooh, wee. Super Dave said it was 18 degrees there this
Oh
morning.
man. Let me see what the shop's at right now. See if I can see it. 56.
Huh. Craig said 20 degrees there now, 14 for the low. Wow.
It's probably warmer than outside in my shop. Let me see what is outside. 50, 52.
Yeah. I think it was 68 here when I looked a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still pretty warm out there. Wayne said he now have access to a couple of large private lakes to fish in. I feel blessed.
Cool.
Going to try for some crappie. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Chuck said he's running his LS at 70 feet out. Same here, but shallow lake, only 12.5 deepest part. Cast to them around 24 to 26 feet.
Cool.
Can't get any closer and cast beyond them. Huh.
Yeah, Alabama, that's what they do. Same thing.
Yeah. He running his live scope is 70 feet
Yeah.
out. Wow. I'll do that if I'm just scanning the area looking for structure. But if I'm trying to determine good fish, the max I'll do is 50 on my forward. Craig said, was that a sunken bridge? No, no, that was a pump station. Old pump station. It's under sunken up under the lake when they filled it up. Okay, so Super Dave do the same thing. He do a cast
Yeah.
cast to him in the summertime. Did you get a limits tackle brand
On your
on your
steak
steak
yet?
yet,
No,
Steve?
not yet. I haven't fired up the grill yet. Pretty soon, I'm going to put a tomahawk on it.
Huh? Did Jr. say his diet is seafood?
I need it.
Yep. When he said I grew up jigging up and down to catch fish. I have to try dead sticking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be a one
Yeah.
technique guy.
Yeah.
You say catch and mention out of 300 will move on down the lake. Those seat screws can't hang on.
I got some Loctite. That'll help settle that.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve has same thing about spooking them, and they came back like that,
Yep.
mad at me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll stop at a pile. I'll pick the best fish out, and that's my target. But
Yeah.
then them little jokers will jump out in front of them.
Yep.
But it's all right. I'll get rid of
Push
them.
him out of the way.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna get the big mama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some of the smaller fish that I caught yesterday, I toss them to the back of the. I always release my fish in the back of the boat.
Right.
Man, I seen this one joker. He darted up. You could see him going straight. I
Oh
went to
yeah.
the exact
They
same
got a
spot where I caught
GPS.
him from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig said he got the wood stove going.
Oh, cool,
Can't beat
man.
wood
I was
heat.
thinking about putting one in my shop.
What wood you burn, Craig? You use red oak or what? I think it burns the hottest. Hook 76 says, Steve, can you get me a Black Friday sale on a Gorman 12 inch?
Depends on which model. I got 1222, 1243, 1242. GPS maps only.
Okay. Tim says yes. The pump that looked like a cat paradise. Yep. They've taken over. Man, I used to used to catch a bunch of crappie down there, but ever since Hurricane Harvey, we had all that big flood down here. Man, it's the crappie just white bass. If you look down at the bottom of that recording, you'll see a lot of smaller fish. I was like, man, don't tell me that the crappie are way down there. Drop down there, white bass,
Hmm.
white bass, white bass. I was like, yeah, let me get away from here.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Lake Houston, man, the white bass population has exploded on that lake.
Yeah.
Just everywhere you go is white
Yeah.
bass.
Hey, Craig, I'm putting seatbelts in there next week.
Lock your butt to the seat of that 300.
I'm putting a what 5 point five
Yeah,
point harness.
yeah,
New seats going
that's
next
what's up.
week, so I'll put a 5 point harness on them.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get this giveaway tool to work now. I don't think it's gonna work because it's not even showing up. I won't be able to show it on the screen, I don't think. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Well, guys, we I guess you down to do a giveaway tonight, Steve?
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna scroll up and pick a name.
Oh, okay.
Unless you can fire it up. If you
Yeah,
can,
let me see if I can make it work. Let me
okay.
see if it'll. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it on the screen. Let's see if we can make this work.
My giveaway is gonna be a pack of braid. I'm gonna give this mad braid away.
Super cool.
Yeah.
All right. So for you guys that's always been here, I just put a comment and comment hashtag crappie all together, no spaces. And I'm gonna see if I can get this giveaway tool working. I may have to check with StreamYard to see what's going on. Craig says locust burns. Oh, locust burns the hottest, but I burn a lot of oak. There's Payne says the white bass are
Hey,
heavy in the
Payne.
creeks right now. Been bank fishing because still no lower unit. Yeah, I know they've been real thick in Lucy's. You say Murdoch goes way too fast for me and his Ranger. So any of you guys that are new, I mentioned this a while ago. You have to be subscribed to the channel for this thing to pick you up. If it's gonna work, let me click over and see if it's even. I may not be. Yeah, it's working, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it. Let's see if I can show it. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to show it. I might be able to. Let's see if it'll work.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's not. Is it showing on the? Oh, okay, it's
Yep,
working.
yep.
So I may not even. They may have did a update or something to this thing. I may not even need my second screen. So type in hashtag crappie in the
The
comment
letters
section.
are
If
kind
you're
of
not,
small. How many entries does it say? 34.
24,
24.
24. Yeah.
Hashtag crappie.
Yes, sir. Tim says yes on the little ones. Put them in a 5-gallon bucket, and when the gay ones show up, dump them. Yeah, I don't like them going back to tail. I don't like them going back to tail. Steve SK's beard will be up by his ears with that 300 wide open.
Yeah, I gave Ketchin a little taste. He didn't get the whole
Yeah,
taste.
yeah.
He's a bank fisherman, so I had to take it easy on him.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
I know he
Darian?
had he probably posted it because I think he was videoing it.
Oh, really?
I think he
I
was.
hadn't seen it. Yeah, I hadn't seen it if you did.
What's up, Darian?
So, so any of you new guys, be sure that you're subscribed. Oh, Craig, you got to do all lowercase. It needs to be all lowercase. You do not want a capital C. It will not pick that up. Murdoch says, 180-pound deer. I cut every usable piece of meat I could, and I got 60 pounds of meat. And
Okay.
folks think beef is expensive. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, cow, man. You only get like 40%. A pig's
Yeah.
a little
That's
more, I think.
yeah.
I think a pig's 60%.
Yeah.
That's
That's why I'm
crazy.
so glad that we got wild pig and I can hunt them year round because
Yeah.
it makes up.
Oh yeah.
Murdoch, do you process yourself too? Do you make your own sausage?
Won't be here before.
Craig, you might be right. Now I'm off. I'm off. Well,
Let's
maybe
take
I may
Craig's
be
name off
take it off the giveaway.
What button was that?
Hey, it'll be a New Year's present if Craig wins.
You might get it by the spawn.
Ricky Smith says, SK, do you keep the latest update on your Gorman? I got one sitting on my Gorman right now that I got to put on. I usually give it a few days after just to make sure I don't hear anybody else complaining that something went wrong. And but this one that I got on there now, it's been out probably 2 weeks. I just hadn't had time to
I haven't.
to
Nah, I did the last one. I can't remember what it was. About over a month
yeah.
ago, I think. Yeah, when we send stuff to Craig, we'll send it COD.
There you go.
$40? What do you mean?
Exactly. JR says, SK, I already put that one up there.
Yeah,
How did I do that?
it might have been a double.
Yeah, there's Coosy. What's going on, my man?
Hey, Kusi, what's happening?
Made a big pot of deer chili for the whole camp. Super
Oh,
cool.
sweet.
And Super Dave just posted my contact info if any of you guys would like to jump on the boat with me and get a good taste of how live scope work and get you a good sack of crappie. Learn how to uh, boat control. Learn rod control is another important thing that you really don't hear a lot of people talking about, and it is very important. Makes a big difference.
Yep.
Mr. Ruffin,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to correct that.
he got it right after.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And this is Limits Tackle
Yeah. Check out my Facebook
Facebook.
page. Yep.
Yep.
And if you go into photos, there's a bunch of samples, that I just put on there. But I make
Yeah.
any color, so you just tell me a color and I'll make it. So, or send me a picture.
Murdoch said he only know two speeds:
Wide
wide
open
open and troll motor.
Yeah.
Appreciate the Super Dave.
Yep.
Any of you guys that have
Yep.
not yet, please do hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you
Yep.
haven't. We'd really appreciate it. Super Dave, I appreciate you, brother. Always, because I'm gonna tell you now, I forget a lot. I'll mention that you have to be subscribed to enter the giveaway, but man, I so often forget about mentioning to hit the thumbs up and all of that. So I appreciate you, man. Slap says Steve he might have had some ruined underwear.
Oh, I've been in a boat that, kind of, I didn't lose it, but I was like, ooh, almost losing it. Yeah. Even my old Stratus, I'd get that thing up to 65.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, I tell you what,
And
you ran that
that
Stratus
one got a little wob, what they call it,
tail walk,
yeah,
chin,
chime walk.
chime mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one, the
I'm gonna
Ranger.
tell you
I
now.
never got chime walk out of it till I put the 300 on there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You used to have me clenching the seat
Oh yeah,
in that
yeah.
in that other
I
boat,
think the
man.
Ranger's just bigger and it's just
Yeah, it's more stable.
stable. Yep,
Yeah,
bigger footprint.
yep,
But I'm glad I did it. Everyone's like,
yeah,
"Why are you doing a 300?" I'm like, I'm glad I did it because I didn't want to regret it later.
yeah. That big old
Yep,
boat, it'll
yep,
handle it.
yep.
It'll handle it.
And gas mileage, it's almost the same.
Yeah, Craig says 60% on a pig.
Okay, yep, yep. That's what I thought. I think a cow's like 40. The bones are bigger.
Yeah,
When you buy these cows, people are like, oh, 500-pound hanging weight. Well, you're only
yeah,
going to get 40% of that weight, you know?
right. They big boned and
Yep, yep.
everything else. So
I'll take it by the spawn.
but like I said, I have made sausage, but I don't have all the ins and outs figured out yet. I'm doing hamburger and jerky on this one. Super
Oh,
cool. I'll
cool.
tell you what. Last month I did. First of last month, very first time doing summer sausage. I've been saying I'm gonna do some summer sausage for 10 years, and finally did it. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. It turned out really, really good.
That's what I
Uh,
need to make.
Yeah, it and there ain't nothing like doing it yourself because I mean you have to have a scale, you have to add have your lean to your fat ratio, you got to do the seasoning per pound right and all of that. And likewise with the smoking process, you got to do those temps and
Right.
the temperature, your
Yep.
heat temp and your internal temp. There's a time to change it per internal temperature for it to be good and add your smoke and all of that. So I've been doing this for a lot of years. So I finally got it to where it's the sausage is on point. My first batch of summer sausage was really, really good.
Cool.
And
You already
I
went
should have,
through it?
yeah, I got like two left and my son had claimed them already.
How many pounds did you do?
Uh 30 pounds of summer sausage,
Okay.
and I think I did 40 pounds of regular sauce, smoked
Okay.
sausage. Yeah.
All casings or? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I did the mahogany casings for the sausage.
Oh, cool.
Inch and a half. And I'm glad I did the inch and a half because I like it a lot. I think I like it a lot better than the smoking process is a lot shorter for
Right.
the inch and a half casings versus the 2 inch or the two
Mm.
and a half. Craig say I don't laugh at that COD joke, but a good one. It's all good. Hey, I know I'm slow getting to the PO. I tell everybody, say, hey man, I just had that time. Hey, it's funny to me.
Yep.
There's
Yep.
Miss Stephanie. Say she's
Hey, Miss
late, but
Stephanie.
there ain't no such thing as being late.
Yep. Get in on that giveaway, Miss Stephanie.
Yep, yep. There's JLD.
Yep.
Chine Walk. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I've been in some good ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I get to about 53 in my nitro, and it's good. But if I do 55, I can
Right.
feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I will not go over 40 mile an hour with clients.
Right.
But it's a pretty stable boat too.
Yeah.
Dry. That's why I like it a lot. It's super dry. And my old doggle, I'll tell you what, that junker there will spray you in a heartbeat.
Man.
Yes, sir. It will spray you in a heartbeat. but very stable in any. I don't care
Right.
how rough that boat was, still very
Right.
stable. You'd get wet, but it's super stable.
Right.
The Dargle. Wayne Becker wanting to upgrade from 93 SV to bigger screen for best clarity. What do you recommend?
On your budget, man.
Yes, sir. The
Yep.
absolute
How much you
biggest
want
you
to
can
spend?
afford.
Yep. Yep. I would do a GPS map, and
Yeah.
it's budget, man. It's yeah.
Going from a 93, I would tell you that a 12 would do you
Yep.
great.
Yep.
But if you could afford the 16,
Depends what kind
it,
of boat he
it's even better.
has.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm very happy fishing with not while I'm guiding. While I'm guiding, I feel like gotta have that 16 because it allows the clients to see the jig. It's a lot bigger for them to see it. Yeah, I got a lot of you know uh, elderly people, so it helps them to see it. But me personally, the 106 SV, the any 12, like a 1243 XSV, is a great
Yep.
unit.
Yep.
Uh, but if you can afford this 16, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
it'll open your eyes to some of the stuff that it shows you.
Yep.
And you can get in contact with Steve if you
Yeah.
if you
Yep.
you know don't exclude him on
Yeah.
getting quotes
Yeah.
from him
Shoot me
because
an
he.
email, whatever you want,
Yep.
or just shoot me an email. I'll call you. We'll go through and what kind of boat you have, how you're gonna mount it. That all makes a difference.
Right.
Console up front, live scope only. If you want
Right.
sonar, there's a lot to it.
And look at there, Wayne. You may have a
Yep.
buyer for your 93
Yep.
SV if you want
Yep.
looking to get rid of it. And there's somebody. Oh no, that was Lawrence stuff that
Somebody
Joey
something.
had.
Oh yeah.
Joey was supposed to have posted that on the page. He got some newly used Lawrence equipment, uh, active target 2, I think he said
Hmm.
that he wanted to get rid of. Craig says Steve will only hold SK by the beard to keep him from falling out of at high speed on that 3. BRTP says on Conroe, do you ever? Not really. You can still catch them. Just got to fish brush piles. They're out there deeper right now. But as far as me doing a trip for them, no, 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 sir. All right, let's do this giveaway. Steve, you want to do yours first?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
I'll
see
do
if
mine first.
let's see if this works. I might not even be. Oh, I got to go back over here to hit draw. All right, here we go. Let's see who the winner is. Is it showing up over there?
Yep. Yep.
Cool. JR.
JR, you got some braid coming to you.
Super cool.
Yeah,
That's
send me
what's
an
up,
email,
man.
JR, and remind me, and I'll send it.
Congratulations. All right, I hadn't decided who or what. I mean, not who, but what I'm going to give away. But you best believe it's going to be something that's hot for crappie fishing right
Yeah,
now. Here we go.
yeah, JR, send me your address too, because I usually get into PayPal. So just email me your address, and I'll get it out tomorrow.
Super cool. BRTP.
BRTP.
He's both two locals won. Ain't that
Yep.
something?
Yep.
Two locals won.
Yeah, fire
Well,
me up another one. I'll do two.
okay.
Two things of braid.
Awesome. 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 Here we go.
You know what? The next person is going to get a beanie. I got these limits. Let me grab one real quick.
Super cool. We got it rolling. Let's see who it's going to be. Ripping Lips. Ripping Lips. Congratulations to all of you guys. Finally had time to get set up. I am having a little issue. I can still make it work, but
Yeah, JR, you just send me a email which one you want. If you want a beanie, they're the with
oh
limits
yeah,
tackle on it.
and
Yep.
and they're thick.
Yep. Yep.
They're good
Yep.
beanies.
So Jr. Let me know which one you want. And ripping lips if you want some braid or you want a beanie. So
Yeah, and he got very easy email,
yep.
limitstackle@gmail.com.
Yep. Yep. Or hit
I
me up
hadn't got
on Facebook. It doesn't matter.
yeah, I hadn't got down there to the post yet, to Super Dave's post yet, but I know he's got it
Yeah,
down
right
there
there.
too.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
Yep.
All right. No, I just do it by hand. You know that the money that they want for that that daggone mixer,
Yeah, I got one. I haven't even used it yet, but I think I bought
you
a
have the
25.
electric one or
No, manual, 25
manual?
pound. Yeah, it's
Okay,
big.
how much did you give for it, if you don't mind me
I don't
asking?
remember. I spent I bought a horsepower grinder, mixer, stuffer. The stuffer is a 25-pound stuffer too. Because everything
Uh-huh.
I read, I was gonna do 25 pounds of meat at a time. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, man, I'll just shove it in the you know what I mean?
Right. Go
Yep,
one
yep,
round. Yep.
exactly, yep. And that grinder, I tried to use a KitchenAid one day. Man,
Uh-huh.
it would have took me 2 hours, 3 hours. I used that horsepower. It took me like 3 minutes, and I
Yeah.
went through. I only grinded 20 pounds, but it was probably less than that, maybe less than two
Uh-huh.
minutes. Yeah, that grinder is like that thing about 40 pounds.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah. I bought everything at Cabela's.
Yeah. Aaron Aaron
Yep, Aaron Knight.
guides in
Yep,
Alabama. Yep.
yeah. Hit up Aaron Knight on Facebook.
Yeah,
He's
he's
Alabama River.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's been on the show a few
yeah,
times.
yeah.
He's
He's
he
out
he
of
wins
Montgomery.
he wins a lot of those tournaments he fished
Yep,
too. So
yep,
he's a good fisherman.
yeah, yep.
Really good
Montgomery. He's out
fisherman.
of Montgomery. So Alabama River. I know he fishes there. I don't know about the other lakes.
Yep. Glad he made it
Whoa.
grow the chance.
Yep.
Wayne says I'm looking into getting a commercial fishing license so I can get flounder all year long.
Okay. Cool.
Funny how that works though, ain't it? Yes, sir. Thank you, Super Dave. And you guys that are on Facebook, be sure to check out Houston area
Yep.
crappie fishing. Wayne says newly used. That's what I was saying about that Lawrence.
Newly used.
Yep.
Yeah, this one guy, he says he had a Ranger boat, I think he inherited it. He was like, "Yep, it's almost like brand new and it's a 2000."
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah. Joey
almost
say he
like
got
new.
the full setup. Elite 9 and a Carbon 12,
Oh, cool.
two side scan transducers, and active target. Everything is, and aspiring pole dasher needs to get in the game.
Oh man.
So
That's
he
right.
got the
Oh, he
pole
dropped the
too.
pole. He dropped the pole. That's good.
Yep, yep, and doing good too.
Yep,
He
that's
doing
good.
good with it on his troll motor. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said that he was glad that he got away from that. There's Mr. Limits Tackle email.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you winners, just hit me up. Just tell me which one you want and send me an address.
Yeah, about the guide.
Yep. Yeah, we
Yeah,
answered
I
that.
got to be with about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm way behind right now
Yeah.
doing the giveaway. A lot of congratulations.
Yep.
Super Dave put up Limits
Yep.
Tackle Facebook again.
Yep.
Uh,
On guide trip switch lake. Alabama River, I know that, but I don't know the other lakes he guides on. Just hit him up on Facebook.
yeah, Aaron Knight.
Yep. Or if you need help getting in contact, just shoot me an email and I'll get in contact with you. I'll hook you guys up. Yeah, Craig just bought a beanie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It went COD. He don't know it yet.
Wow. Oh, Stephanie says Gunnersville, Smith, Wise. I'll be close to most any of them.
Birmingham. Okay.
20 minutes from Birmingham.
Yep. Yeah. Just hit him up. I'm pretty sure. I don't know Montgomery and Birmingham. It's Aaron Knight. Knight.
Murdoch said I just used my stuffing attachment on my grinder. Have I start when I started off, I was doing that, but it adds a lot of heat and melts some of your fat. That press
That's
stuffer,
what I bought. Yeah, I bought a press.
yeah, it works so,
Vertical.
and it's
Vertical.
faster.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
vertical.
vertical one.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Super Dave got you covered.
Yep. There you go. Cool, Super Dave. He's on it.
Gville is Mike Cater.
Okay.
Oh, that's the guy's name.
Yeah,
Wise
yeah.
Best
On
is
different
Shiloh.
a Wise Lake or Gunnersville Lake.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah,
Shiloh Shop
Shiloh. Yeah.
Hill.
Yep. Yep. He's won a bunch of tournaments. I think
Oh,
he
okay,
came in fourth on Mr. Crappie
yeah.
when it was in Alabama.
Well, there you go, right there.
Yeah. It depends what part of Alabama you're in. Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Guides in Lower Coosa.
Okay. I know he does Alabama River too, but I know it's pretty long. I don't know how far he goes.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce that.
I
I'm not even gonna try to.
used to go up to Huntsville a lot.
Hopefully, I get that beanie soon. It's cold up here.
Yeah, just check that tracking, Craig. It'll
You got that right. Hey, don't start. You're gonna have Mike mad. You gonna have Mike mad. He ain't no pole dancer now because his boat's down. All right, Mr. JR.
All right, take care, JR. PFDs.
Without a doubt.
Yep.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Murdoch says, I wonder if I could take all these cut up quarters and ball it. Season it up good, make deer broth instead of beef.
I would see why not. A lot of people don't waste anything.
What do you mean? What do
Make
you
some
mean?
tallow instead of making
Yeah,
beef
but
broth with like the bones, I guess.
oh,
Yeah.
now the any wild game fat just it's not good.
Yeah, don't have the fat content.
No, it's hey, I've only read about it, but I've always cut all the fat, as much fat as I can
Yeah.
off the wild game that I've ever done. Without a doubt. ASK spoke to you and Mr. Leroy the other morning. How you do that?
I guess he saw you at the ramp? No.
Oh, I don't know now. I was the only boat there
Hmm.
that I know of. COD, that's not funny, but I laugh. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm not for sure what BRTP is talking about. Aaron does Bama River too. Yep, he's good, but that's lower Alabama.
Oh, okay. I guess Birmingham's more up.
Only onta, only one onta, maybe. I don't know the name of that. Sounds like some good surf and turf.
All
All right, Craig, we'll catch you later, buddy.
right, take care, Craig.
Slap B says, "Yep, in 20 miles." He says he's 20 miles from there.
Okay.
Super cool. I'll say that's where she's gonna be.
Okay.
Springville. Oh, you was backing down when Leroy was getting in the boat. I didn't see
Okay.
you. Hopefully I burned rubber foot enough to where you didn't see where I was going. I didn't see you. Murdoch says I cut all the fat off. I'm talking about the bone. Oh, okay, making bone broth.
Mm,
There's
yeah, yeah.
still bits of meat that won't that it probably too much sugar for a dime. Yeah,
Maybe
I've
make it
never done it.
follow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Those wild, oh, those other wild animals, they still have, the coyotes and all that. They still got to eat
Yeah. Yeah.
raccoons and. Oh, she says she's got a daughter that live there.
Okay.
How do those Cyber Week deals on a 8616 look over there
Oh
at Big
yeah, they
Sky?
look good, man. It's already all
What's
done
that?
now.
What's that other one? The 84,
16,
80,
1643. Yeah.
1643. Joey, look into that one.
Yeah.
If I had to buy 16, that's what it would be.
Yeah. Yeah. $1,000 cheaper.
Yep. And I can tell you now, the other stuff that the 8616 has, I've never even looked
Yeah.
at it,
Yeah.
touched it, will probably never ever use it.
Yeah.
Same resolution, same everything
Yeah.
else,
Yeah.
except for a few features that
You'll probably never use.
we'll never use.
Yeah. That's a hot seller.
Yep. It allows a lot of people that really can't afford a
Yep.
16 to get
Yep.
into the
Get into
16
it.
inch
Yep.
market. Yep. Rock says just trying to come up with ways to utilize everything possible. I'm with you, brother.
Yep. Yep.
I totally understand that. I totally understand that. Shiloh's your man, Stephanie Wise or Gville, about the same distance from One Onta. One Onta. I know I'm not saying that right, but that's what it looks like to me. 65 to 70 miles. Says I was just there first part of October.
Okay.
Hook 76 says, Doc, just get off that money. Have you ever ate just oxtails? Very good food there. No,
oh,
I've never been there.
oh, is
But
that a restaurant?
oxtails are, yeah, I've heard of it, but I
Yeah.
don't know where it is.
I
But
had some
oxtails
Jamaican
is
food yesterday, and they had oxtails. But
oh,
they're
okay.
expensive. I think it was 25, which ain't bad. But I didn't know how many they were going to give you.
Yeah.
I end up
Oh,
getting
yeah.
chicken.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
They
I
are
usually
very
cook them
expensive.
myself. I'll smoke them and then I'll braise them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I've run out about all that I've
Yep.
been able to talk to. I will tell you this: you hit the lake, do keep an open mind because with these temps dropping, it's a big drop that's happened down here.
Yep.
Do keep an open mind because I think that there's going to come a time for us down here to whereas we will be having to do open water fishing, which is a lot easier than going deep into the structure. Uh, and pitching, casting
Yep.
may come into play if they're very, very spooky. But I will tell you this: this is a great time of year to get on some fish, and but just keep an open mind because my last trip to Conroe, I'm gonna tell you, I was on some really good fish, really good schools of fish, but every last one of those areas that I went to, those fish had moved out. When can you get your prize? Next time I see you. Miss No Salt, we really do appreciate it. But
Yep.
we're gonna close this thing out, guys. I really do appreciate all of you that continue to come with us
Yep.
to talk about crappie fishing. Steve, I really do
Oh
appreciate
no
it.
problem, man.
Super Dave, Slick, Big Les, all the rest of you guys that come in and participate. I really do appreciate it. And do be safe. This colder water temps makes it even more dangerous out on the lake. You fall in that cold water, it's really going to be tough for you to get back in your boat. So do wear your life vest and be safe out there. Be courteous out there. Pass people the way you want them to pass you. Even though I know that it's very hard with some people when they've just waked you. So just be courteous when you can. And we'll see you guys
Yep.
next week. Same time, same
Okay.
flavor.
Yep. Take care.
Peace.